Alright, your epic outdoor adventures deserve some equally epic footage. End of story. And guess what? These days, you don't have to break the bank to get it as long as you know where to look for the best action cameras. In this video, you'll get the best 6 action cameras of 2024. Compared to your smartphone, these cameras take your footage to a whole new level. No more blurry videos, just crisp 4K or higher resolution combined with waterproofing and shock resistance. The top models come with wide-angle lenses and powerful batteries too. And don't forget to watch until the end so you can choose the best option for yourself. So let's get started. Number 6. Garmin Virb Ultra 30. Honestly, this camera brings some fresh ideas to the action camera game for around $599. It shoots in 4K at 30 FPS or 1080p at 120 FPS, putting it right up there with big names like GoPro. But what sets the Virb apart is its unique features. First off, the voice control is a game changer. Just say, "Okay Garmin, start recording," and boom, hands-free recording. Whether you're biking down a trail or climbing rocks, it's perfect for capturing those intense moments without needing to fumble with buttons. And it's waterproof up to 133 feet, which is already impressive. But what really blew my mind is the sound quality. Even underwater, the mic picks up clear audio. Yeah, that's crazy. Now, it's not all perfect. The battery life is kind of a letdown, especially if you're on long trips. And the digital image stabilization, meh. It crops the video a bit, so it messes with your wide shots, which can be a bummer. But here's where it gets fun. This camera is packed with sensors: GPS, barometer, accelerometer, gyroscope, and even a compass. You can overlay all that data onto your videos. Whether it's your speed, altitude, or G-forces, it makes your footage way more immersive. All in all, the Virb Ultra 30 is a solid contender in the action camera space. The sensors and voice control definitely set it apart. So, if you're shopping for an action camera, give this one a look. Number 5. AKASO Brave 8, a budget-friendly camera that wants to rival the GoPro Hero 10 and DJI Osmo Action 3, but does it hit the mark? First off, the 48 megapixel photo quality is impressive for an action camera in this price range. Plus, shooting video at 4K 60 FPS is solid, even if it's not the class-leading 5.3K we see from GoPro. I was also happy to find it's waterproof up to 10 meters without needing any housing. So if you're planning to take it on a snorkeling adventure, you're covered. As for the build quality, it's decent. The camera feels rugged enough, but the included mounts? Not so much. When I mounted it to my bike, the vibrations loosened it pretty quickly, so be prepared to tighten things up often. Now let's talk about the downside: video stabilization. For an action camera, stabilization is crucial, and here's where the Brave 8 falls behind its rivals. The footage is shaky, especially when you're moving fast or hitting bumpy terrain. Also, the app experience. Let's just say it's not great. Connecting the camera to my phone felt like a chore, with constant manual Wi-Fi switching. The user interface on the rear touchscreen is simple, but a bit fiddly, especially when you're on the move. Swiping between modes can be hit or miss, which gets frustrating fast. So, is the AKASO Brave 8 worth $289? Honestly, it's tough to recommend, but if you're after good video and photo quality with a bunch of accessories included, it might still be worth considering. Number 4. Sony RX02. This tiny beast looks like an action camera. It's definitely more than that. The Sony RX02 is more of a vlogging or travel camera rather than a typical action cam, and when you compare it to others in the market, it really stands out in a different category. First off, don't let the size fool you. This little guy weighs only 4.7 ounces, but it's waterproof up to 33 feet, drop-proof up to 6.5 feet, and can withstand 440 pounds of crushing force. So it's tough enough to handle whatever you throw at it. Now let's talk about the sensor. It's got a 1-inch sensor capable of capturing 15.3 megapixel stills, which is way bigger than what you'd find in a GoPro. That means you can get that nice blurry background with your subject in focus, giving your shots a more professional look. But it doesn't have as wide of a field of view as a GoPro, so sticking it on a selfie stick or trying to capture yourself snowboarding might be tricky. You can shoot 4K video at 30 FPS and 1080p at 120 FPS, though it doesn't match the higher frame rates of the GoPro. Still, it packs in more quality thanks to its higher bitrate. And if you're into tweaking settings, you can shoot in S-Log 2 for some serious control over your footage's color and tone. What really impressed me was the built-in mic. For a waterproof camera, the sound quality is surprisingly good. Plus, you can add an external mic for even better audio if you're looking to step things up a notch. But it's not all perfects. The lack of continuous autofocus can be frustrating, especially if you're moving around or filming action shots. And in low light situations, it doesn't perform as well as you'd hope. All in all, the Sony RX02 is a powerful little camera that could be great for vloggers and travelers, but at around $700, it's on the pricier side. Number 3, Insta360 RS Twin Edition, a super cool modular action camera for around $411. What's really awesome about this camera is its unique design. It lets you switch between a 4K wide-angle lens and a 360 degrees fisheye lens. So you get the best of both worlds in one device. If you're looking for versatility, this camera is a solid choice. The flow state stabilization is impressive, especially when shooting in 4K at 60 FPS. It makes your footage look so smooth, almost like you're using a gimbal. And for those who love cinematic vibes, there's a 6K widescreen mode that gives you those dramatic shots with a 2.35:1 aspect ratio. Just a heads up though, you'll need desktop software to edit that footage. The new battery base is also a win, giving you about 75 minutes of shooting time in 4K and 82 minutes with the 360 degrees lens. Plus, this little guy is waterproof up to 5 meters, so no worries about taking it out for a splash. On the photo side, you can capture up to 48 megapixel stills and shoot in RAW, which is awesome if you like having more control in editing. And don't forget the active HDR for action shots. It makes your photos look extra sharp. If you're into creative shots, this camera has cool modes like time-lapse and slow motion. The Insta360 smartphone app makes editing super easy too, with AI-powered tools like Snap Wizard and ShotLab templates for adding fun effects. Now, while it's not perfect, editing those high-res files can take a bit of time overall. The Insta360 RS Twin Edition is a top pick if you want a modular action camera that delivers high-quality footage. Number 2, DJI Osmo Action 4, a fantastic upgrade for around $299. This camera is a strong contender in the action camera world, standing toe-to-toe with the GoPro Hero 12 Black and more. First up, the image quality. The Osmo Action 4 features a 1x1 CMOS sensor that delivers vibrant colors and sharp details. Whether you're capturing smooth 4K at 120 FPS for those epic slow motion shots, or just recording daily adventures, this sensor does an amazing job. Plus, it supports 10-bit D-Log color recording, giving you a ton of flexibility in post-production for those perfect color tweaks. When it comes to versatility, the quick-release mounting system is a game-changer for anyone who's constantly switching setups. And if audio is your thing, you'll be happy with the internal mic's performance. It picks up a wide range of sounds and minimizes wind noise. You can even plug in an external mic via USB-C for an extra audio boost. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The camera's resolution maxes out at 4K, which might be a bit limiting compared to competitors like the GoPro Hero 12 Black. Battery life is decent, but expect around 80 minutes of mixed recording before needing a recharge. On the bright side, the Action 4's design is sleek and portable, with a 1.4 front screen and a 2.25 rear touchscreen. It's waterproof up to 18 meters, which is an upgrade from its predecessor. Overall, the DJI Osmo Action 4 is a great choice for action enthusiasts and vloggers alike, with stellar image quality and robust features. If you're leaning towards higher resolution and a bit more performance, you might want to check out the GoPro Hero 12 Black. But for versatility and solid build quality, the Action 4 definitely holds its ground. Number 1, GoPro Hero 12 Black. Best overall action camera in the list. It is an upgrade that's sure to get action enthusiasts and filmmakers excited. Priced at $399, this camera builds on the Hero 11 Black with some noteworthy improvements. First up, let's talk stabilization. The Hero 12 Black takes it to the next level with Hypersmooth 6.0 and Auto Boost. This means your footage will be incredibly stable, even in the most chaotic situations. Whether you're mountain biking or surfing, your videos will look super smooth, way ahead of what the DJI Osmo Action 4 offers. It boasts a 27 megapixel sensor, records in up to 5.3K at 60 FPS, and has a 1.4-inch front LCD and a 2.27-inch rear LCD. It's powered by the GoPro Enduro battery, which should give you decent performance. Mounting? No worries. The Hero 12 Black keeps the 1/4-inch thread mount, so it's compatible with all your existing GoPro gear. Plus, you can now pair it with Bluetooth audio devices, making it easier to capture high-quality sound without any fuss. Speaking of audio, this camera supports dual-channel recording. You can use external Bluetooth mics or the media mod to capture both ambient and directional audio, which is fantastic for those who need professional-level sound. However, not everything is perfect. The Hero 12 Black doesn't offer significant hardware changes from its predecessor, so if you're coming from the Hero 11, the upgrade might not be a must-have. Also, its battery life is pretty average, and the low light performance can be a bit grainy compared to the DJI Osmo Action 4. Overall, the Hero 12 Black is a top contender if you're after great stabilization and audio features. And that's a wrap on our roundup of the best action cameras for 2024. I hope this guide has helped you find the perfect action cam to capture your next adventure. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and click the notification bell. Your support really means a lot. I'd love to hear from you. What's your top priority when choosing an action camera? Is it the video quality, the stabilization, or maybe the battery life? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, stay adventurous and keep filming.